The Philadelphia Phillies had a strong 2025 season, winning 96 games, securing the National League East title, and returning to the playoffs for the fourth straight year. But this offseason has brought some real challenges, largely centered around one key issue: re-signing three-time All-Star catcher JT Realmuto. As of now, a reunion looks increasingly unlikely, especially with Philadelphia's payroll already near some of the highest levels in baseball. Part of the hang-up has to do with how close the Phillies are to the luxury tax threshold. Their projected 2026 payroll is near the highest tier, and every dollar past that line comes with steep penalties that hit ownership in the wallet. That financial reality has made it hard for the Phillies to bring back Realmuto while also exploring other big moves. Looking to fill the potential void behind the plate, Philadelphia recently made an under-the-radar signing, bringing in former Blue Jays system catcher Rene Pinto to add depth. Pinto has minor league experience and showed solid offensive production last season across two AAA teams, making him a plausible option if Realmuto leaves. Meanwhile, the Phillies haven't stood still on other fronts. Reports indicate that they have scheduled a meeting with free agent shortstop Bo Bichette, a high-profile infielder whose addition could reshape the lineup. Landing Bichette would likely force difficult decisions elsewhere, potentially signaling a willingness to move on from longtime players like Realmuto or even third baseman Alec Bohm, both to clear payroll and reallocate resources. The luxury tax implications go beyond just the roster decisions. Adding a player like Bichette could cost draft picks and international bonus pool money, and force the Phillies into tough choices about which core pieces to keep. The financial squeeze has already impacted how aggressively they can pursue top free agents, and it remains a major factor in all offseason strategy. If Realmuto ultimately signs elsewhere, the Phillies will need to lean on other options behind the plate, including Rafael Marchan, Garrett Stubbs, or even a trade market catcher. Philadelphia's front office has acknowledged they are exploring contingency plans, knowing that losing one of the game's best catchers would be tough to replace. For Phillies fans, the offseason will be a roller coaster. There's potential for splashy additions, strategic moves, and tough roster decisions, all hinging on payroll, luxury tax constraints, and how the team chooses to balance its short-term goals with long-term flexibility. Expect plenty of twists before spring training arrives.